Hey Cancer, the month ahead could see you commit to a lot of growth when it comes to your finances and expanding your horizons into new career possibilities. If you are interested in hearing more about that, then stick with me. We're going to discuss the astrology and dive in with the tarot to find out how you can use these energies to your advantage and make wonderful things happen in your life. Keep watching. So Cancer, welcome to the channel, or welcome back. So awesome to see you here. My name is Stella Wilde. I like to give you the intuitive information you need to manifest your wildest dreams. And also I love to use astrology and tarot to help you manifest real change in your life. So we have good news this month as Venus enters a fellow water sign, Pisces, on January 2nd. This is, of course, favorable for you because it's in the same water sign element. So there is an ease, there is a flow perhaps to your finances in the month ahead. Now, Pisces is your ninth house of the big picture perspective of your life. Venus going through this ninth house could have you thinking about how you can expand and grow your financial horizons, perhaps through ninth house ways of doing so, like through spirituality, through education, through publishing, academia, through travel, through international business, international connections, internet businesses, those types of things. Because the other astrological aspect that is going on in the skies for you this month of particular relevance to you, Cancer, is Mars retrograde in your sign. Mars is turning his arrow of desire, that is the astrological glyph with the arrow on it, inwardly to have you really reassess, are you moving forward in ways that are aligned for you and with you, with your innermost desires? And with Venus transiting this ninth house of, where do I see myself going? It's great time to use this contemplative energy of Mars retrograde in your sign to figure that out and then assert that out into the universe with making some maybe adjustments, new changes, new commitments in where you see yourself headed to manifest more abundance in your life. And of course, it's going to be a great year for you. It has strong potential, Cancer, because Jupiter, the planet of all sorts of gifts, goodies, and opportunities, is heading into your sign in June. If you want to know more about all the astrological scenarios that are going on, I have written extensively about them in my New Year Ahead astrology book. Perfect timing. I go into Jupiter and Cancer. I go into all the signs, what you need to know, 165 pages of astrological goodness. So link in the description if you're interested, check it out. So Venus transiting through Pisces is a lot about flowing and not forcing. And that is something that is, of course, an energy that you are familiar with. You like to flow as a water sign. You like to use your intuition to make sure things feel right in your bones, in your tummy, in your energy, that whatever you're doing is in alignment. So as I said, this is a good transit for you, especially with that Mars retrograde in your sign, to really make sure everything's integrated, that you are flowing in your life and not forcing opportunities or out of alignment, and perhaps not creating as much abundance as you would like because you are out of alignment in some way. So this is a good time to reassess all this, especially because we're looking at the bigger picture of where you're going. Now, January 19th, you kind of want to have that figured out by then, because that is the day that Venus and Saturn will meet up together in this ninth house in Pisces. And Saturn is about commitments. It's about locking it down, locking it in, like making it happen. So when the money planet Venus meets up with Saturn, it can be some sort of financial commitment, a financial decision. And again, for you, it can be, okay, this is my longer term goal, big picture. This is where I want to be financially a year from now. This is what I want even Jupiter to be helping me with when he hits my sign in June, to help me achieve my financial goals, the opportunities, the rewards, the things I want to have flow in. So this is a great time to set those longer term intentions for yourself, because Saturn rules time. He is about the longer haul with scenarios. I mean, we're really talking a year here. So this is a great time for you to do that. And so it can be a good time to plant a seed for yourself. Like if you were going to do a vision board or something like that, or do a journal entry of writing what you want for the year ahead, really aligning with the energy on the 19th would be helpful for you, because this energy is happening in that 9th house, which, as I said, also rules spirituality, the higher mind, the wisdom, the kind of spiritual downloads we get. So really creating that vision for your future, and what's the word I want? Not consecrate, but maybe consecrate it, but making it holy, which, you know, whatever that means for you. But I mean, really putting your energy into it and consecrating it, like this beautiful vision board I am creating. And this is where I see myself a year from now. This could have enormous power for you. And then take the action, Saturn, and plant a small seed, one little tiny step of how you can move forward to expanding your financial horizons in some way. Maybe around the 19th, again, that vision board can be the tiny seed, the first step, the seed you plant. That is fine. Now, some of you, if you're involved in any of those things I mentioned, if you're involved in academia, if you're involved in publishing, if you're involved in the travel industry, in international companies, big businesses, the spirituality world, all of those, if you have your own business, internet business, there could be some exciting news, exciting deal, a contract, a commitment around that time. Also, that is possible. Others of you, because the 9th house rules travel, if this applies to your life, some of you may be making a commitment for a trip, a travel. If you're going to do that, maybe you have to book the trip, pay the money now, or at least you're making the decision. Maybe you're going to save the money. You're making the decision, I'm going to save the money for this trip, or you're booking the tickets. I would suggest you take the trip after Jupiter goes into your sign. Jupiter rules travel, which would be, I would say, mid-June onwards. Okay. I think that is a more favorable alignment. It's always about timing and working with the energies. So if you're going to do that, keep that in mind. So this energy on the 19th is really about committing to your longer term growth, particularly probably financially, because Venus is involved. But let's see. It's expanding your horizons. Maybe this is about new money streams or new ways to make money, or just new ways to up-level your skills. 9th house is about learning. So up-level your skills in some way so that you can make more money. So it can be something like that too. There could be a commitment to go back to school, or just to learn something new. Like I said, to up-level your skills. Let's see what you need to know about that, Cancer. Let us see. Let's crack open this deck. Knight of Wands and the Ten of Wands. I feel like I need one more. Libra. Okay. All right. So I think this is interesting. I think you are feeling maybe stuck in some way with this Ten of Wands here. And you would like to move quickly away from not having a vision. This person can't see in front of their face. So, and 9th house is about seeing the horizon, seeing this big picture. So you would like to have more freedom in your life, have more flexibility, have more joy, have more energy, and break away out of this Ten of Wands rut where you're not seeing possibilities. So we have the Libra energy here, which is about, of course, balance, and it is about commitments as well. Saturn is exalted when he is in Libra. This rules Libra, which is your 4th house of the foundation of your life. So I think this is very important. This is saying, like, to be fair to yourself, to bring greater balance into your life, to be able to commit toward working toward your future while still taking care of whatever you got to take care of the day to day. There's something here where you've been your head has been too into something. Now, I'm not blaming you or anything. I mean, you could have a lot of responsibilities on your plate. But there's something here about having the balance and honoring this Knight of Wands energy, which does want to expand, wants the freedom, wants the movement, wants the energy. There's something here about this is, I don't have a lot of energy. I'm enduring. It takes a lot of energy to hold all these sticks, but the energy is unbalanced because I'm holding too many sticks. Who can carry all that? That's unbalanced. So this is saying, like, we got to break free, because notice how he's moving away from this. We got to break free from that, bring greater balance into our lives. Okay, that is what this energy is saying in terms of, yeah, I got to take care of the day to day, but I got to allow myself time to travel, to save some of my money to travel, or make a commitment to myself to take that workshop I've been interested in, or whatever it might be. It's about working on the balance in your life that eventually could, whatever seed you plant a year from now, could move you totally out of this 10 of Wands and into something very, very different. It takes time. We plant the seeds, we nurture them, we watch them grow. And Saturn, as I said, is about time. So this is about a commitment to rebalancing your energy and rebalancing your life so that you have time to consider your future and work on other things that will lead you to creating a different future for yourself, whatever that means for you. So if I had to come up with a money mantra for you, kind of based in these energies, I would say something like, I honor the vision I have for my future by creating more balance in my day-to-day life. I think that works. And in so doing, I set the stage for greater abundance to flow into my life. Because that's the thing too. Like when things are at an extreme, like a 10 of Wands is an extreme, as I said, when things are at an extreme like that, it's an energetic like blockage, stoppage, right? He's not in flow. 10 of Wands is not in flow. And the Venus in Pisces transiting Saturn, this is about flow. So this is having that balance. Again, you may not be able to, most of us can't escape 10 of Wands responsibilities. All of us in our lives have a lot on our plates. But it's not about the escape. It's eventually the escape into something else. But it's the balance right now. It's the balance with the Justice card. And the commitment to be more fair to yourself and honor the dreams you have. Ninth house is big picture thinking. It's naturally ruled by Jupiter, which is about, dream big or go home. That really is it. So you could have gotten caught up too much in the day-to-day, the 10 of Wands, and forgotten your dreams for your future, for your money, your career, or whatever in your life. So that's what I'm feeling here. It's like bringing the balance back, to being able to dream again. And dreams are the first step in creating that change you want in your life. All right, let's see what else you have going on, Cancer. Some of you, the dream might be to travel, to have a big adventure with that 9th house activation. Yeah, 4 of Cups flipped right over. This is the dreaming card. But things have been so hard or disappointing, I'm afraid to dream again. Eye on the prize. Keep the eye on the prize. Oh, let's keep going here. It's funny that flipped out. All right, let's see. Keep the faith. There's the Hierophant. And the Gemini, the Lovers. The Magician. Look at these major arcanas coming out. Ace of Cups. My goodness. And the Hybrid. 4 out of 5 major arcanas. Keeping the faith. Choosing things that you love, which could involve a trip. Also, and putting your own needs to the forefront here with this Ace of Cups, this High Priestess. This is very interesting. We have number one, taking care of number one, but really thinking about yourself for a change. This is also Mars retrograde in your sign. Thinking about what you want to create. Here's the master creator, the magician, in your heart, in your life for the next year. And this is a year-long energy for me, the magician. So we have commitments here with the Taurus energy, the Hierophant. This is also about higher education and learning, which fits with this 9th house. Up-leveling your skills. Gemini is about learning as well. Networking, communicating, writing, publishing. If you're interested in those things, that Venus-Saturn is a great, in your 9th house conjunction, great time to start writing a book, planting that seed, if that's what you want to do. Ace of Cups, High Priestess, really honoring your intuition and perhaps working behind the scenes on some new creative project that could result in great gains for your future down the line. Really harnessing your creative energy here with this and this. Okay, so that's one way to look at these energies. The other possible way to look at these energies is that, again, keep the faith. There may be an important decision and choice you will be making about some new offer coming in. The Ace of Cups is here. That is also your energy. It's the water. This may be something that you don't see coming. Alternatively, with the High Priestess, this could be an offer of something to do with a part-time job, something like that you kind of do behind the scenes. Your regular employers don't need to know about it. They don't need to know these things. Okay, so something you're doing behind the scenes. This could be an invitation of something that's going to come maybe in Taurus season or Gemini season that you're going to be involved in, but it's still a work in process behind the scenes, but it could positively affect your finances. Like you could get invited to be at a craft fair or be at a festival or something like that, or be involved in something else that would generate money for you. It might involve a tiny bit of travel, but it's not quite, the timing's not quite here yet for the actual event to happen. So it's still kind of in process. The High Priestess for me is something also still in process. It's not, finally out in the light of day, so to speak. But this is really, really powerful empowerment energy here. And it absolutely is time for you to look within a little bit more and honor your creative needs, your manifestation needs, your financial needs, your emotional needs, and make some different choices that, perhaps are going to bring more prosperity and just more personal fulfillment. Okay, so this is very good. But there could be, with this Ace of Cups and this Hierophant, something that you are going to emotionally commit to in the month ahead that will bring you great joy. It may take a little time to play out. It could be something you're working behind the scenes on, but it has great potential. This is seed starter energy here, right here. All of this. It's very, very nice. There could be somebody in your world with the Lover's card who's very supportive of whatever it is you're trying to accomplish for yourself as well, this month in particular. All right, Cancer, let's see what you don't see coming for your money and career life in the month ahead. I really think you're reassessing your direction, your choices, and emotionally what you need and how you maybe need to make different decisions to not only fulfill yourself emotionally, but creatively and financially. All right, what don't Cancer see coming? Let's see what we have. Okay. I think you don't see coming some sort of newfound confidence or reigniting of your confidence inside of you. Bold action, this is walk your talk. Bold action, happy at work, meaningful, rich, and outgoing. So perhaps what you don't see coming is maybe some bold action or decision you're going to make to confidently move into your future. Okay. And this is good. This is what we do during the retrograde periods. We reassess, and especially when a retrograde is happening in our sign. Like you're supposed to be doing that. That's what I talk about when I say use the energies. So with you having this reassessment of your identity, what you want, what's important to you, with Mars in your first house retrograde, you will be able to get it together by that January 19th and take some sort of bold decision, bold action, the first step toward your dreams. So really, really nice energy. Let's see what else we need to know about that. So you don't see coming the bold action. Maybe you're kind of like, I don't really know, or no, I got too much on my plate, or, let's not forget your full moon is coming January 19th. I got January 19th in the brain. January 13th, Cancer, your full moon is coming. So that, of course, when we have our personal full moon, can be an especially insightful time as we open up to the divine downloads from the universe. And you could get some epiphanies about this, especially with Mars retrograde in your sign, your full moon in your sign, and then this Venus-Saturn conjunction in fellow water sign Pisces, that full moon might surprise you with some insights, or, I've kind of had it moments, or I got to start getting this going, getting this together for myself. So let's see. Let's see what we need to know for you. 9 of Wands and 8 of Wands. Interesting with the wands that are coming up. Let's look at these. We had these before. So this is the essence of bold action, 8 of Wands, and fast, quick, on a motorcycle. Is our Leo energy, second house of money for you. 9 of Wands, interesting because we had the 10. So the 9 and the 10 are suggesting to me that yes, you are hanging in there. But that's not an existence that you're really vibing with. Like, you're doing it, but you would much rather be in this Lovers, Ace of Cups, Magician energy. So I think you are going to make some bold moves, and you're going to explore options. That is the 8 of Wands. You're going to explore some different options. You're going to feel. This is how you often make your decisions. You're going to feel into them. You do a few things, see how it feels in your body, if it feels aligned for you, and then you'll choose which direction you're going to go in. You have more options than I think you realize. That's what I feel also from this. But again, it can be hard to see those options when we have all this in front of our face. It's only normal, but speed and just moving forward and exploring a couple of different things is going to be helpful for you. Remember, we're talking about 9th house. Travel is ruled by the 9th house. So traveling hopefully and energetically and I'm trying to put the explore in there, okay? But exploring these different things. And this can just be as an armchair traveler. You don't have to be going out in the world if you don't want to. But exploring your interior world, making some different assessments, choices, bold actions, and then going out there and then doing the things. So I feel like this reassessment, this fresh, reinvigorated energy, and then a bold decision that you may surprise yourself with. And some of you, if this has to do with a job, and you're thinking about the bigger picture of your life, and you're like, another 10 years of this? Some of you may be, again, making the plan and exploring your options of how can I get out of this earlier? How can I build a different stream of income for myself so I have a nest egg so I can get out in a year? Whatever your situation. But I think this is good. I think you're coming to kind of that moment at that full moon in Cancer of not exactly I'm mad as hell and not going to take it anymore. Not exactly that, but more like I'm just tired of just the hanging in. If I'm going to be tired, I want it to be from joy. Not from the grind. So, and it's a different type of grind, especially 9th house, if you're interested in starting your own business. Some people are not, and that's okay. But, it's a different type of exhaustion and grind when you work for yourself. It's totally different than when you're working for somebody else and they don't respect you, or they take advantage, or it's a toxic work environment, or whatever. So I think you're going to be exploring options of how you can really probably change your job, your career, but do it in a way that feels comfortable. Because as I say all the time on this channel, with the way the economy is, it is not advisable to just up and quit a job. It's just no way. But you can make that bigger picture plan for yourself this month, Cancer, in terms of either starting something for yourself, starting a nest egg fund, or making different decisions so that you can find a different job or get out of there. It could happen, sooner. You're going to have Jupiter going through your sign. Jupiter will bring you an offer, an opportunity. Usually when it goes over your sun sign, but you have to, you have to see. Book a reading with me. I'll tell you when that is. Okay. But you got a lot of good coming. This is the month to kind of recalibrate, reassess, redirect, and reclarify what it is that you want and where you're headed, where you're going, what's going to make you feel good, and what's going to make you feel prosperous. So Cancer, thank you so much for joining me for your money and career insights for the month ahead. I hope you found the content valuable. I would love to hear your comments. So please let me know how you plan to use the energies. I would love to hear. And if you got value, hit that thumbs up. It really helps my channel with the YouTube algorithm and push the video out to more awesome Cancers just like you. And if you're interested in learning more about the year ahead, I will leave a link to my book in the description of the video also, and in the first pinned comment. So love you guys. Take care. I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde, signing out.